Good morning, and welcome to an all-new Eye the Tiger. I'm Connor Olson-Donahue.
And I'm Colin Wright.
Today is the last day to buy yearbooks for $85. Price will rise to $95 tomorrow, May 7th.
Drumline and Color Guard are holding clinics and auditions on May 10th and May 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. in the band room.
It's just a time for anyone, our current members, to come in and either move to a different instrument that they haven't been on, or if you haven't been in the program and are interested, you just come in and you get to drum with us or spin flags and learn how to do what we do on the field. If you come to our clinics and you feel like you want to join us for the fall, then you'll need to come to that marching band meeting on the 26th.
Music and dance experience is a plus, but not required. And now we go over to Jackson Hooker with sports.
Good morning, and welcome to this, Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Jackson Hooker. For sports this week, Tuesday baseball lost to Wood Creek, and yesterday they had their senior night. And tonight they will close out the regular season at Wood Creek. Softball destroyed the lowly Yuba City 10-0 on Wednesday, and they won't play again until Monday, where they'll face off against Bella Vista. Today, track has their league finals. Also today, boys swim has their section finals, and tomorrow, regular section finals. And finally, golf. Monday, boys golf took home the CVC, beating Wood Creek out for first place in the process. For more, we go to Nick Primavera.
Earlier this week, Roseville's varsity golf team brought home a league title as it's the first one in 25 years. Expectations were high for the squad as they delivered. Junior Braden Runkle feels that the pressure of the tourney was building but ultimately disappeared after the final score came in.
Definitely a lot of relief because coming in, we had to make sure that their last guy didn't have a low score, and so we were just waiting on it. And when he came in with the high score, the pressure was just lifted off our shoulders.
This team is filled with depth and talent, which makes this victory not surprising as everyone pulled their weight. Captain and leader of the team, Carter Jones, feels that their depth was the deciding factor in winning the league tournament.
I definitely struggled out there, but the team picked me up and played pretty good, and we still got the win. So that shows the depth of our squad, that we're able to have some guys play bad, and we can still go on to win the tournament.
The varsity squad now faces playoffs as they have the first round matchup next week, where junior Grant Burback feels that the team has momentum and sees the tournament as a building block.
Personally I played okay, played pretty good. As a team, we really could have played better, I think. We have a lot to build off of going into playoffs next week, though, so that's really just all we're focused on now.
With the boys moving on to playoffs, Runkle looks back and feels that the best moment from the season was the first tournament where they beat down Mid Creek.
It was rainy, and we beat Wood Creek by 30 strokes, which was pretty impressive for the weather. And we had 3 top 10 finishes that round, just from our team itself, so that felt good.
Monday, boys golf has their D2 playoff match. And that's on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Jackson. The wondrous world of magic is something that people have always used to escape from their realities, whether it was the Narnia books or the Harry Potter movies. Well, last night, a new addition to the MCU showed us what magic can really do. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness has been by far the most complex, unique, and exhilarating movie to come from Marvel's Phase 4. The musical scores were nothing short of exceptional. They did a wonderful job capturing the moment and giving a perfect representation of the atmosphere in the theater. The visuals were gorgeous, and the cinematography utilized many close-up shots in a very tasteful manner. A majority of the movie's visuals were products of green screens, but the quality of the animations made you forget what was there and what wasn't. Overall, the plot is quite unforgiving in the sense that if you are not well informed on MCU content, you will be lost for sure. I had to see Watch Mojo's Things You Need to Know Before Watching Multiverse of Madness just to be sure I wasn't confused. I'm going to be completely honest, I was still confused. Despite the slight confusion, the overall story of the movie was quite impressive and didn't have a single dull moment. Throughout the whole thing, you are completely invested in the story. Within any Marvel movie, there are always going to be fight scenes, but this movie by far had the most interesting and unique fight scenes I have ever seen. Also, with the utilization of the multiverse, this movie is opening a multitude of gateways for Marvel to proceed with in future projects. Anyway, Doctor Strange took some magic from his world and put it in ours with this cinematic experience. This movie is a definite recommendation for anyone and has potential to become a fan favorite for years to come. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Nathan. One senior has a job that's really growing on her. We go to Travis Desmond with more on the story.
Senior SOPHIA LAVIN works at Bartlett Flowers and Gifts, where she does a variety of different jobs, stemming from customer service to maintenance.
I deal with the customers, I clean up the shop, I deal with a lot of the money and putting things where they belong. I clean the flowers, I put them in water, we change them out every day.
The amount of work they have grows when they are put on special events like weddings, funerals, and dances.
This weekend alone, we're doing, I believe, 2 funerals and a wedding. And as well as, I think there's another junior prom going on this weekend. So we're also making corsages and boutonnieres.
Sophia enjoys her job and finds working at Bartlett to be overwhelming at times, but the close-knit staff makes the job worthwhile.
The attitude there is pretty good. We just we do our best to keep each other in mind and try to communicate in order so we don't all get overwhelmed at the same time.
Thanks, Travis.
That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.